Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and every week I upload several videos um, about life on the farm, life in general. So yesterday I tried to sit down and do a video and I just wasn't feeling it. Um, I think we all have days where we have so much going on, and it just can be overwhelming. And that was me yesterday. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't get my thoughts out. Um, I'm going to blame part of it on the weather because it was cold and damp and snowing, and it was crazy. I've been wanting to get outside and shoot some videos, but it's just been so windy that I don't think the videos would turn out very good. So next calm day, I'm going to get outside and I'm going to shoot some videos of the farm and maybe, things that we are doing here on the farm. But back to, feeling overwhelmed and all that. I'm feeling better today. I'm doing a video finally. Um, some days I wake up and I'm full of energy and um, rip roaring, ready to go. Other days I can't get it going. Um, my list of things to do um, can be a little overwhelming at times too, and that's okay. I mean, they'll get done eventually. Um, Maybe not right away, but um, so one of the things that's on my list is I want to hang a shelf right over here. And on that shelf, I'm going to display some of the craft items that I make to sell. Um, Things like the junk journals that I make. We've got Christmas coming up, so obviously some of the items will be Christmas items. Um, I want to. I just kind of want to, do that kind of to fill in that spot too, because it drives me crazy. But that'll kind of give you an idea of some of the things that I do craft. Um, but I just really feel like some days are just way better than others, and some of that is, I know, because of my health. But I mean, I'm not getting any younger. I'm still drinking my coffee this morning. Um, so yeah, yesterday was a crappy weather day. Um, Today is not much better, although it's not snowing and raining, but it is very windy and it's chilly. So um, if I do venture outside, um, I do have a little bit of yard work to do, but the one thing that I need to get done is the dogs knocked over um, a rack that I had pots and stuff on. I don't know, they were after a bunny or a ground squirrel, I'm not sure, but they knocked the rack over and now all of that stuff is all over the yard. So I need to get out there and I need to clean that up. And I have a few weeds to pull before winter gets here, and just general maintenance, um, just stuff that needs to be done. I've got some trash to burn, but since it's so windy, that's not going to happen either. Um, I guess another thing I'd like to talk about today is a little bit more about me. Um, I do like to craft. I like to sew. Um, I like to build things. I've always been kind of a hands-on type person. Um, if I want or need something um, in the house, I will build it, make it, whatever. And if I can't, my husband can. He is becoming quite the woodworker. We have slabs of oak and maple that he has milled, and they are in the barn drying. And the barn is actually his little wood shop. He's got tons of projects to do, and he'll do them eventually when he gets time. Right now he's really busy in the shop, which is good too. So I know that right now he's working on a little sitting bench, and I can't wait to see it done. So about me, Roger's out there walking around and watching him, checking on his chickens. Like I said, I like to craft, I like to sew. I do custom work as well. Right now I'm working on a little tunic style top for a little girl, and it's going to be cute when it gets done. She's not a girly girl, kind of like me. She likes purple, blue. She likes pink, but she doesn't, that's not like her main color. So I'm working on that. Need to get it done. The crafting that I do, boy, I will craft just about anything. A few years ago, I got started on making junk journals, and if you don't know what a junk journal is, it's basically just a handmade book that you can do all kinds of things in. You can add pictures, you can add drawings, you can just glue in stuff, journal in it, obviously. I have one that I made for myself that is full of quotes that I find here, there, and everywhere, and I write them down. I have another one for the shop, and Jackie and I keep all of the paperwork and all the different things that we get from different shows that we go to, and I have those all set out in the book. I have another one that is just my personal journal. I write down my thoughts. I doodle whatever. Every day I try to do something in it. Although here lately I haven't done anything in that journal, so I need to get back to that. But life has been kind of busy lately, so but that, it's always there, and it's always something that I can pick up and do when I'm feeling like it. So as far as other crafts, if you notice this thing right here, this, I call that a swag or a bunting. It is nothing more than pieces of fabric and lace and ribbon and whatever I can find, basically tulle, just about anything tied onto a rope or a string, and I make them in all different lengths. They are all different colors, and I've made several of those custom too, but I make them for all the holidays. And I think the one that is hanging up there, which I know you can't see it very well, but it is, I think that is a 7-foot one. Generally I make 6 foot and 5 foot. Some of the holiday ones I will only make 4 foot, simply because of where people would be displaying them. But they're cute, just draped over a mantle or on a window. This one that I have in here is just kind of, it's just, I just hung it on a few nails and whatever in the room. So I make those, and just all kinds of different things. Some of the things that you will be seeing on the shelf that I'm going to put up there. Some of the Christmas ornaments that I make. I love to macrame. Oh my gosh. Macrameing is like, it's so soothing, and so I don't know if it's just because of the repetition of the knots, or the fact that everything that I make is basically my design. I love to do that. But I've made some macrame ornaments. But I love to work with wood too, and right now my shop is full of wood scraps, and I sometimes I can just look at them and go, oh hey, you're gonna be this. Other times items will just sit there, and it'll be a year or two even before I decide what I want to do with a certain item. But most of the time I can just look at something and just go, hey, I know what I'm going to do with you. My daughter, who is in the business with me, she has a Cricut machine, and so she prints out all kinds of different graphics and stuff, and we have quite a few of those items in the shop. She puts graphics on clothing. She also tie-dyes, bleach dyes, which every time I've tried to bleach dye something, it's turned out horribly wrong. So I just leave that up to her. She's much better at it. But there are lots of projects that we like to do. Now in the wintertime, we don't get into the shop as much, simply because it's cold and it takes money to heat the place. So instead of heating it and, all that electricity, we basically just wait until the weather starts to warm up a little bit, and then we get back at it. What else do I like to do? I enjoy many, many different things, none of which is coming to mind right now, but that's okay. So hopefully in the next few days, like I said, if the wind dies down, I am going to get outside and I am going to shoot some videos. The chickens are they're crazy. They don't like the cold weather very much, neither do I. It's nice and warm here in the house because of the wood stove. But they're hanging in there. They're still laying eggs. We're still selling eggs. And they're fun. They're fun to watch. They're fun to film. So I will get some videos, current videos of them, and different areas here on the farm. I guess I'll just end my video today by saying thank you for joining me. If you like my content so far, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up. I've got 3 videos now, and they're starting to get noticed, starting to get viewed, and I really appreciate that. Part of the reason for me doing these videos is I want to get monetized and start making a little bit of money on the side, over and above what I'm already bringing in with my little business. So if you could help me that way, that would be great. Anyhow, Um, I guess until next time, which might be, I don't know, in a couple of days. We'll see how I'm feeling. But until then, thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.